We have a very old friend and a great new friend, or at least we're going to make a new friend. We hope. Gabby Barrett and Charlie Puth. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hi.
So we have to apologize. We don't have the full mashup right now because of this tropical storm. We don't have Stan. He does not have power in his home, and he is heartbroken. He's texting us. He's heartbroken not to see you, Charlie, and not to meet you, Gabby.
All the love to Stan.
I know. We'll
sending love.
Yeah.
So speaking of natural disasters, Charlie, are you recovered from your earthquake the other day?
That was I've never ran so quick outside my house. It was 4:30 in the morning, and it just instinctually just ran out of the house, and I'm in my boxers in the middle of the street. It was warm out. That was kind of nice, but not a pleasant wake up.
No,
Were
did
you
feel
the
like
only
you're
one out there?
I was the only one out there, yeah, because it's a gated community. Kidding.
Oh, how fancy. Wait, but did you feel everything shake? Did you did your bed shake? Is that what woke you?
Yeah, it was absolutely horrifying. And my house is a giant glass house, so it's just that sounded super conceited, but it actually shook. It's a giant glass house, Nicole.
Are you just inviting the paparazzi to come hang out with you with a giant glass house, Charlie?
No, there's hedges everywhere.
So how have you been doing in quarantine, Gabby? And it's so nice to meet you. You're beautiful, and we're obsessed with your song.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing good. My husband and I are in Nashville, Tennessee, so no earthquakes, thankfully, over here.
Is your husband's hair naturally that long? Because I was stalking you guys on Instagram,
Yes.
Or this is not quarantine hair. This is normally how he has his hair.
No, that's how he wakes up. His hair looks like that.
Oh my God, it's
all the
amazing.
time. Yeah, he walked out.
How's the hair look? I'm not familiar.
It's very long and curly.
Well,
it's like a mane. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like that 70s, curly brown hair that comes out of here. It looks healthy, and you just wish you had it. Yeah.
Sort of like yours today, Charlie. It looks a little bit like yours, Charlie. You have similar hair.
Healthy brown. My mom says this is chestnut brown hair.
Yes.
I don't know what that. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is.
Yeah,
So how'd you two end up hooking up and working together?
Well, the song had been out for a little while, and Charlie, you can jump in on this. But quarantine had kind of struck in, and he ended up posting a screenshot of the song on his Instagram story, and he tagged me in it. And I ended up seeing the message. I was going through messages answering fans, and I saw his verified check, and so I clicked on it. And he had messaged me saying that he absolutely loved the song. And
I did do that. That's a very true story because it is a great song.
I'm not lying.
No, it's an amazing song. And I only reached out because I just was mad that I didn't write it. And then I was mustering up the courage, and I was like, well, maybe she wants to do a little duet or something, because that'll ease my anger a little bit, because it's just such a good song.
Well, it worked out. It's I know it's a lot of people's very favorite song, at least on Hits 1 right now. Every time that song comes on, I pump it as loud as I can. I roll the windows down and scream as loud as I can. And we were just on a road trip, and my husband hadn't heard it. And Matt was he turned it down for a second. He was like, Charlie and Gabby are just eviscerating this dude. They just were this is the angriest, most amazing, he was just obsessed with it. He just loved.
Can you picture Stanley holding on to a light post while being blown away by hurricane tropical storm winds, and I Hope by Gabby Barrett blasting in Nicole's car? She's like, Nicole, please help me. Let me go in your car. And the music is way too loud, and he's just holding on for dear life.
Exactly what would happen. No, but it's just so I feel it. I feel like I've felt that way about a boy before. And so thank you for that. I really do. It is such an amazing song.
I have not.
You have not.
No, not.
Have you felt that way about a girl before, Charlie?
Sure. But I mean, Gabby, when you were I forgot to ask you this last time. were you going through exactly when you wrote this? Because it has to be, this is like not like a made up thing, is it?
No, it wasn't. I was in high school, and high school relationships will mess you up, man. And so I was in either 9th or 10th grade, experimenting with boyfriends in high school, and I got cheated on by somebody, and it was the worst feeling ever. I didn't even I got told by somebody else, and it was just a mess.
Ugh.
And so I just wrote from the perspective of how people would normally act to being in a situation like that. And granted, I would deal with it differently now, but it was a very fun song to write. And I think it's just so relatable to people as to why it's continuing to climb up charts and do those things, which I'm very thankful for. So
Absolutely.
Charlie, I want to know something. You posted on Twitter the other day. There's, I guess, a song you've been working on with Black Bear that you said, do you want me to drop it, retweet? But you never said how many retweets we all needed.
Oh, he didn't give a specific number that if
there
we
was
hit
no
this, that
goal.
Okay.
Looks like you just answered your own inquiry.
Are we going to get to hear the whole thing?
I mean, obviously.
I think so.
Oh.
I always seem to forget that I have this following online. So I think that like a couple people will heart it. And then it went as far as like people like Bear messaging me being like, people are threatening us. Like if we don't put this out, like they're actually like mad for some reason over something they haven't heard yet. So I think for everyone's safety, we'll put it out.
Did you get the same response when you revealed that you had a song that never was released that you and Zayn did together? Because I would think that like that would get people equally riled up.
I seem to have I have more unreleased songs. This is why I'm really happy that the Gabby song is out and everybody loves it and it's climbing up the charts, because I seem to have like so many unreleased songs. Like I have this like unreleased song with Shawn Mendes, with Zayn. Like it's just, I'm, quarantine. We're just, all the feels are coming out.
So you guys have never actually met. Like this has all happened while in quarantine.
Gabby, have we ever met in person? No, we've never met in person.
Nope, just talked over the phone, basically.
Oh my gosh!
I would imagine
DM, of course.
Yes, we're messaging. Yes,
I would imagine too, with the success of I Hope, you're probably getting more DMs from other people and offers. Like, what's the craziest one we've seen that someone's reached out and either wants to write with you or get on a song with you?
I don't know. Honestly, I would put Charlie as the largest person.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. Like,
my ego is at an all-time high right now.
Just blowing that hair up a little bit more.
Okay. It's puffing up.
No, yeah, I'd probably say him. Really. I mean, my sister and I were huge fans of your music and stuff in high school, and it was just a large surprise. I remember telling my team, I was like, hey, Charlie Puth just reached out to me about doing this song, and everybody was like, oh my gosh. So it was really cool.
I love good songs. I know a hit when I hear it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. It's definitely a hit. Now, I'm a big believer in The Secret. Okay, so now that this song is, like you keep saying, climbing up the charts, and it's so popular. Again, one of my favorite songs on Hits One. Is there anybody that you're dying to work with, write with, get in the studio with when all of this craziness is over? Put it out in the universe. Is there another artist out there that you would love to do something with and collaborate with? Come on, put it out there in the universe.
I'd probably say, I don't know, like Chris Stapleton. I really like Chris Stapleton a lot. And I don't know. I need to touch up on some newer artists in the pop format. Gotcha. I think it would be cool to do some more collabs. But Chris Stapleton in the country format would be somebody that I would love to sing something with.
Nice. And what have you guys been doing to keep busy? Because I mean, we've all got our little things that have been sort of making us go crazy, are things that we've been trying to do to pass the time. Are you watching any crazy shows? Are you cooking? Are you baking? Are you drinking a lot like me? What are you doing?
I'm just doing, I should be doing other things. I'm in here every day. I'm in my little studio.
Yeah.
Until I purchased a big lamp. I feel like an interior designer. There's the lamp.
It looks great.
Wow.
I mean, it's great.
Looks awesome.
I see the dog. You've been hanging out with the puppy.
Yeah, I got that puppy back in December because I just needed to care for something that wasn't me, or at least that's what my mom told me to do.
Good job, Mom.
Yes, and I've done that, and I know how to care for another human. Are dogs humans? Yes.
Nope.
Human,
Close enough.
Nope, they're not.
Close to that. Well, I think he's a human. He kind of looks like me.
So cute. Let me see.
Pull up a side by side.
Are you doing? Oh, I thought you were picking him up off the ground to show us, and then all of a sudden you just sat there.
No, he's on his bougie walk right now. He can't come to the phone, Nicole.
Okay.
Please, thank you for your understanding.
Yes. Okay. And Gabby, what about you? What have you been doing? Have you been drinking a lot like me? Because I can't stop. My liver is really holding on for dear life.
No, I'm only 20, so that's not something I'm interested in.
Turn off the Zoom. When this interview's over, the friendship's over.
It was great talking, guys. We're all going home. Awesome.
But I've been baking and cooking. Yes, I have been trying to get better at that, and also visiting family. My husband's family's from Texas. Mine's from Pennsylvania. We live in Nashville, so it's always hard to visit family when you're caught up in the artist life. But we've had a lot of downtime, so we've been visiting family. I have a little 1.5-year-old nephew who's just the sweetest little thing, and I get to, I've gotten to see him grow, which has been really nice. So working on the skills in the kitchen.
There you go, girl. There you go.
Gabby and Charlie, thank you guys so much for saying hi. Stay out of earthquakes and have fun in Nashville.
Thank you.
I miss you guys.
I miss you too. And I'm not joking. I legit. I hope obsessed. I like that. I the second I get in the car, if it's not on the radio, we look it up and play it. It's so.
I think it's going to be a #1 record. I'm calling it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Stacking the charts.
Look at you putting it out in the universe, Charlie. Nice work.
Oh, I know it hit when I hear it. My ego is going to be so blown out of control when it does go #1 though. Oh baby.
Oh boy.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys.
Thanks guys.
Bye guys.
See you later.